Let's have our cat lady to come over with the ring. She'll come to the ring and show us the title that is there for the take-in for the National Lightweight Championship over 12 rounds. So this is the ultimate bout of the day. So thank you very much for being part of it. Mensa Akako is the referee, Erasmus O, David Mills, and Clement Ashon. These are the judges. Let me once again thank our sponsors who have been very, very powerful and very, very indefatigable. The Luxury Paints, Paintmood Champion, Renault. As we all are aware, they've given us two beautiful vehicles for the best boxer and the best gymnasium. Techno, TCL, and Maxmar. These are the sponsors. We thank them so much as we wait for the boxers for the national title. So let's welcome the boxer, Nathaniel Nukpe.
Are you gonna dance you if I show you my money? Are you gonna dance you if I show you the way? Are you gonna dance you if I show you my pockets? Are you gonna dance you if I show you my wallet? I will show you the money, baby, that's from you, baby, move from you, don't go from you. I will show you the money, baby, that's from you, show me your body, don't go from you. African, 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 baby. Ooh, yeah. See,
so
African,
we're still waiting for the boxers. This is a championship. We are doing 12 rounds. The ring marshals, please do help us and let's have the boxers to be here very early. Now, special announcement to coaches in Ghana, boxing coaches. Ghana Coaches Association will on 26th of August meet at their usual meeting grounds at 2 p.m. All members should make it a point to attend all this important meeting. Thank you very much. It's coming from the executives. So Ghana Coaches Association, you guys will be meeting on 26th of August. You have to meet, the time is 2 p.m. All of you are cordially invited. So let's welcome the boxer, Nathaniel Nukpe.
Baby, give me all your loving. Mini, money, more. I don't go take your love for granted. Baby, fire the joke. Baby, you and I just they go. Don't let pass my story, my flow. Baby, make we just they go. Money too much, I'm not seeing.
Okay, so let's now welcome the boxer, Richard Fenyi.
Jerusalema, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze.
Godfather, bigger bugger for your time. Let me get to your time. Let me get to girl, you know say me I'm number one. Dancehall king of the world, Ghana. The girl in my league of the world, Ghana. Shut down movement team of the world, Ghana. Money makers
Okay.
team of the world.
Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead with the official introduction of the match officials and the boxes, shall we stand on our feet and observe the national anthem of Ghana, because this is a national title fight. Just a minute. Mr. DJ, if you're ready, the national anthem of Ghana. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is the National Lightweight Championship over 12 rounds put together by Ghana Boxing Authority, supported by Amags Media Promotions. Now, introduction of the officials. Judge 1, Erasmus O. Judge 2, David Mills. And Judge 3, Clement Sean. Introducing the boxer fighting out from the blue corner. This evening spotted in the black trunks, black shoe, yellow gloves to match. This is the boxer from one of the finest gymnasium in Ghana, Stadium Club Gymnasium in the Volta region. And this is the man with the official record of 24 fights, 13 wins, 9 defeats, 2 draws. Presenting to you the man who was born and bred in Denu, Volta region, Nathaniel Nukpe! Crossing over to the red corner in the white trunks with Ghana flag, and this is the man with a black and white shoe and yellow gloves to match. From the Fifth Square Boxing Gymnasium with the official record of 7 fights, no defeats, no draw, 4 of the wins came by way of knockout. He was born at Gomwa, Eshrim. Presenting to you the boxer Richie Fenyi, and the man in charge is May Mesa Akako.
Gentlemen, I want to explain a nice word from you. You must defend yourself at all times and make sure my instructions are strictly obeyed. That's glove. Good luck.
Round 1.
Fenyi or Nathaniel Nukpe. They started very, very quickly. Richard Fenyi starting on a very bright note, throwing 1 or 2 punches to the bodies of Daniel Nukpe, who retaliated quickly with a very straight right to the face of Richard Fenyi. These 2 boxers are slugging it out for the national lightweight title belt. Nathaniel Nukpe in the black and white trunks against Richard Fenyi in the white, red, yellow and gold trunks. Richard just went in with 1 or 2 punches straight to the gloves of Nathaniel Nukpe. He just went in with some body shots and an overhead to the head of Nathaniel Nukpe. Can Richard Fenyi finish it very, very quickly in round 1? Yes! Richard Fenyi. He just dropped Nathaniel Nukpe. Richard Fenyi just dropped Nathaniel Nukpe in round number 1. Can Nathaniel Nukpe stand the might of Richard Fenyi? Richard, he's just giving it out. He's dishing the punishment. Nathaniel Nukpe is back. Can Richard finish it? Nathaniel Nukpe, he's come out of that particular trance and is now fighting to end round number 1. Richard Fenyi with another punch. Nathaniel Nukpe now comes back into his domain. They go into a clinch, and referee May Mensah Akakpo comes in to separate the two. Richard Fenyi. These are exchange and barrage of punches from Richard to Nathaniel Nukpe, who also gives out his own. Round number 1 has been so exciting. Richard Nukpe or Nathaniel Nukpe versus Richard Fenyi. End of round number 1. NY.
I mean, say so. You can see this is really an interesting matchup between these two fighters, Richard Fenyi and Nathaniel Nukpe. But talking about what went on in round 1, you can see that Richard Fenyi, his consistent pressure that really resulted in the knockdown in favor for Richard Fenyi. Nathaniel Nukpe didn't see that coming because the consistent pressure and punches combinations that Richard Fenyi unleashed on Nathaniel Nukpe did the work on Nathaniel Nukpe. He didn't see that coming. The punches were so heavy that dazzled him, and he went down on the canvas. And that, in that case, Richard Fenyi has recorded the first knockdown of the fight. But let's see how Nathaniel Nukpe is going to retaliate in the couple of rounds ahead of him.
It's the National Lightweight Championship belt on the line between Richard Fenyi and Nathaniel Nukpe. Nathaniel has actually visited the canvas in round number 1 already, and this is round number 2. Richard Fenyi happens to be the shorter of the two, and he is doing marvelously well in whatever he is doing. Richard Fenyi, he wants to end the bout as early as possible.
And it must be noted that Richard Fenyi won the national featherweight title against BUKOM right here on the Luxury Professional Boxing League platform in a fight where BUKOM was favored to win, but Fenyi came with the upset, and it's obvious that he's defending his title against Nukpe on this very platform. Nukpe goes down again, and Nukpe has had a penchant for being knocked down. He was knocked down against Robert Quay at La Palme. He was knocked out in December against Michael Wambret Ansa, and he has not really proved his mettle in his recent outings. I doubt whether he will be able to do anything noteworthy in his very encounter. I expect Fenyi to take him out in this couple of rounds.
I mean, this is a National Lightweight Championship belt on the line between Nathaniel Nukpe in a white and black trunks against Richard Fenyi in white, red, yellow and gold trunks. In round number 1, Nathaniel Nukpe visited the canvas. Round number 2, he has actually come in strongly, but Richard Fenyi, who happens to be the champion, he has actually beaten hell out of Nathaniel Nukpe, and Nathaniel, I don't believe, can stand the test of time if really Richard Fenyi wants to end this particular bout. round number 2 scheduled for 12 for the national lightweight title.
And Nia, I would like to point out that the Fenyi that we saw against Kuonu is not the same Fenyi we are seeing here today. He's a shell of himself. Why? We were here for the weigh-in yesterday, and then he had a very tough time doing the weigh. He had to try on about 4 different occasions. He will come and then he'll be over with, and he was not able to do the weight until we left here. So I don't know whether he was able to finally make it or not, because he had to do it, go back and jog to drop weight. At a point in time, he had to go naked on the scales, and he still couldn't make it. So I'm sure that all those things will take a toll on him, but I still expect him to run roughshod over Nukpe.
I mean, you heard it from Nana Samgo. NY, we've watched the first 2 rounds of this particular exciting national light title belt. What would you say? Have you been very, very impressed with the 2 boxers who have been in the ring and then throwing jabs at each other?
Well, I should say I'm really impressed with Fenyi, Richard Fenyi, so far what he has done in the first 2 rounds. He's going to take the nod on my scorecard because he is doing much impressive. His punches are really calculated. His punches are really efficient as compared to Nathaniel Nukpe. Nathaniel Nukpe is trying as much as possible to come in so that he can do what? Recoup himself from the knockdown he got in the round 1. But as he's doing that, then Richard Fenyi is also finding loopholes in his defense and he's capitalizing on that. So let's see what happens in round 3.
This is round number 3 of the schedule 12 of the national lightweight championship belt between the champion Richard Fenyi and the challenger Nathaniel Nukpe. Richard Fenyi, who has actually sent Nathaniel Nukpe to the canvas already in round number 1 and has dominated round number 2. This is round number 3. Let's see how it pans out. Nathaniel Nukpe on the onslaught, being stopped there by the left jab power punch of Richard Fenyi. Yes, Richard Fenyi versus Nathaniel Nukpe. The national lightweight title is at stake. The champion in the white, the challenger in the black and white trunks. Wonderful punch coming in from Richard Fenyi. Nathaniel Nukpe goes into a clinch and then comes out to just throw a punch. Nathaniel Nukpe versus Richard Fenyi.
The difficulty in making weight is indeed taking its toll on Fenyi. He is a shell of himself. The Fenyi that ran roughshod over Kuonu is not the same Fenyi we are seeing on this very night.
Okay. I mean, you heard it all from somebody who has in-depth when it comes to most of the boxers and even from their gymnasium, Nana Sambo. And wonderful exploit. Power punches coming in from Richard Fenyi to the body of Nathaniel Nukpe. He's still standing tall because there is a national title at stake. This is a 12-rounder of the national lightweight championship belt here at the BUKOM Boxing Arena on the Deluxe Professional Boxing League Fight Night 9.
You know, Cecil, Nathaniel Nukpe is still hanging in there, but it's up to Richard Fenyi to get his finishing gloves on, because as it stands now, you can see that Nathaniel Nukpe is really tired, and if Richard Fenyi could get in with his finishing gloves, then we can see Nathaniel Nukpe getting the canvas again, and maybe he might not be able to continue the fight. But as it stands now, Richard is giving Nathaniel the confidence to go as the fight goes on, because you can see he got knocked down in round 1 and early round 1. Then we are into round 3 or round 4 and not being able to finish a fighter really pressing on as early as in round 1. That tells you that in terms of the finishing aspect of the boxers, they should work it out very much, because you can get some fighter and the fighter you get knocked down in round 1, but some fighters, as I continue saying, they start with a slow tempo, getting into the championship round. That is when they also unleash their silent punches. So if that is in the case of Nathaniel Nukpe, then I feel Richard Fenyi should finish off this fast enough. If not that case, and Nathaniel grows confidence as it goes on in the bout, and maybe Richard Fenyi will have himself to be blamed.
Round number 4 of the national title of the lightweight division, and the champion Richard Fenyi and the challenger Nathaniel Nukpe. Nathaniel just goes into a clinch with the champion. Wonderful punches coming in from Richard Fenyi onto Nathaniel Nukpe. Can Nukpe stand the barrage of punches? Can he stand the power, the physicalities that comes with it when he goes into a clinch with the champion Richard Fenyi? Richard Fenyi versus Nathaniel Nukpe. Round number 4.
You know, Siso, it all has to do with the technicalities of the game. You understand? You could see that Nathaniel Nukpe, in terms of his jab establishment, going in for the hooks, he's lacking a bit of accuracy on the part of Nathaniel Nukpe. But when you look at Richard Fenyi, as my brother said, him not able to get on the weight, that is something that is really playing on his weakness part. And you could see he throws punches, but in the number of punches that he throws, he gets tired easily. And that is what I'm expecting Nathaniel Nukpe should also do, witness that and capitalize on that. He's throwing a lot of punches on you and he's gaining points by connecting his punches. What you have to do is that time him when he's fatigued, then you also put on the pressure on him. But as it stands now, these two fighters are going at each other, and let's see. It's still in round 4. We've got a couple of rounds to go, but let's see what happens.
This is only round number 4 of 12 of the national lightweight championship bout between Richard Fenyi and Nathaniel Nukpe. Nukpe just visited the canvas, but Mensa Akako declared it as a slip. Richard Fenyi is unloading onto Nathaniel Nukpe. They are in the middle of the ring. They've got 10 more seconds to go, and they'll call this round. They'll call the round to an end. Yeah.
All rounds so far, I think that obviously Richard Fenyi takes all the 4 rounds, but then I would have to point out also that Nukpe has exceeded my expectation. I was expecting him to be blown out within 2 or 3 rounds, but he has been able to hang in there with Richard Fenyi. And as I was saying, I can attribute that to the weight cut that Fenyi had to go through yesterday afternoon. And but I don't know, but I still feel that he should be able to take care of business tonight. I don't think that if Fenyi really wants to be a world beater, this fight should not travel, because Nukpe is a bona fide gentleman. So if you allow the fight to travel, then it means that you are not ready for the big stage.
Round number 5, schedule of 12 rounds for the national lightweight belt. As take the champion Richard Fenyi in a white, red, yellow, and gold trunks against Nathaniel Nukpe in the black and white trunks. Richard has been controlling the fight from the first round to now, whereby now we've hit the 5th round. He's still in control, and immediately Nathaniel Nukpe goes into the punch.
And he would like to intimate that our very own Isaac Dogbe is at the battlefront as we speak now. They are in the 3rd round of his bout against Joey Gonzalez. Is going on right now. Wish him all the best, even as he last it out with his opponent, Isaac the Royal Storm Dogbe. All the best wishes from Ghana.
Isaac the Royal Storm Dogbe, you have our wishes here. Even as we're doing the Luxury Professional Boxing League, this particular dawn, the whole Ghana wish you all the best in your endeavors against Joey Gonzalez. Richard Fenyi.
That was a foul. That was a foul from Nukpe. It's a foul.
Richard Fenyi against Nathaniel.
And there's a swelling under the left eye of Nathaniel Nukpe. There's a swelling under his left eye. His mouth is also open, gasping for breath. I think that Fenyi should take care of business. That division is a very stark division. Even on the local front, you have the likes of Sheriff Kwe, Wamblet Ansan, and a host of, even I think Samuel Tichi is also in that weight category. So Fenyi has a big job on his hands if he really wants to stamp his claim or his authority on that division.
In the lightweight division in Ghana, I mean, the area of stars that you just mentioned, I mean, there are no mere pushovers when it comes to boxing. I mean, talk of even someone who recently have actually traveled to South Africa to win his bout and then come back home. He tells you that, look, Ghana, the lightweight category, the waterweight category has been the main standing point in terms of Ghana boxing. Waterweight was once upon a time dominating, but today we still have good lightweights, much more than we have more lightweights than the waterweights in Ghana, and their strength obviously will even, I'm not perturbed with what I'm seeing on TV between these two pugilists in the person of Richard.
Yeah, I think that the lightweight division right now in Ghana, that's our mainstay. We have the likes of, on the national front, we have the likes of Richard, they're all there. At welterweight, we used to have the likes of the ability that some time now we used to like the likes of really active right now. But where we can lay our claim to the light is also like Sheriff Way. He's trying to rep himself.
I mean, it's very obvious that most of our Ghanaian boxers now are making because boxing that is being every.
Yes, I agree with you, Cecil. And you see, in boxing, you need to pass through the ranks. And I mean, when you go on from this initiative is really doing well. It's really crafting out the talents in terms of boxing sports. Then in terms of the ranks too, I mean, you need to pass through the Olympics, go to the Commonwealth, and that is going to give you that kind of exposure and experience-wise getting into the world of boxing. So I feel this beautiful initiative is really doing well, and that's why you get all the way from different fighters from
Nukpe almost went down.
Okay. The way almost went down. Nukpe almost went down. Okay, all right.
Wow, this is the national lightweight championship belt between Nathaniel Nukpe and Richard Fenyi, who happens to be the champion. We were here when he was able to stop Koonu to be, crowned the national lightweight.
So we still have to talk about the finishing power of Richard Fenyi. It's not there. We are not seeing it. We are in round 6, and such a champion, you cannot finish the challenger. The challenger went down and he's on his wobbly legs right from the start of the fight. And we are in round 6 now, and you cannot finish off such an opponent. That means he has not been able to download his opponent in as much as we are thinking here. And if it happens like that, then you leave your opponent the growing confidence as the fight keeps on. I'm expecting Richard Fenyi should just finish up the job, and that counts on his finishing prowess. That is what we are looking for.
You know, it's a little bit marginal because this is round number 6. He started very brightly. Everybody thought that, look, this will not go the stipulated distance because of how powerful Richard Fenyi throws his punches. But this is round number 6, and still Nathaniel Nukpe is on about. He's throwing his punches, he's counter punching against the champion, who happens to be Richard Fenyi.
And once in a while he lands a few flurries to the face of Fenyi, and believe you me, if you don't take care, the cumulative effects of those punches on an already tired Fenyi could spell disaster. We might be sitting on the edge of an upset right here.
Sure, definitely. You know that right there, because it's been a pattern of these two boxers who are showcasing what they have in them, because they have the national title to fight. And why?
And you see, when talk about the body language of Nathaniel Nukpe, right after the bell, you could see that when he's going, he raised up his hand, and it's telling you that he's growing confident as the round is moving on. At first he was not doing that, but now he has seen that he has tasted the power of Richard Fenyi, and he feels yes, he can go toe to toe with Richard Fenyi, and that is not a good sign for Richard Fenyi. I'm expecting Richard Fenyi to show off his class, to show off his to show off his finishing prowess, and that is what we are counting on him. But let's see what happens, because as he is going, Nukpe is still growing confidence as the round goes on.
I spoke to a former world title challenger from Ghana, Ben Wonder Taki, one time, and he told me some few tips. He told me that when you are fighting on the world stage, you have to feel the breath of your opponent as a hint of how tired he is. So he said in the ring, you have to look out for that. Look at the way he's breathing. That should give you a sign of whether he's getting tired or not. And also, once the bell rings and the opponent is going to the corner, you have to turn and look at the opponent. See how he walks to the corner. See how he slams. Does he sit on his chair in an abreast position, or does he just slam on the chair? All those signs will tell you that he's getting tired. You should go in more. So I think that Nukpe is out. Nukpe is out. Nukpe is down.
Nukpe was caught by a right hook. And he goes down. And Nukpe goes down.
and he has given up. Nukpe has given up.
And the fight is over.
Nukpe has given up.
Richard Fenyi retains
the national lightweight title belt in round number 6.
Wow, that was a splendid right hand there. That dropped Nukpe, and Nukpe had no answers to it.
Into a very huge left and right, straight to the face, and that is how
And that was all that she wrote. His legs were all over the place, and Fenyi retains.
And you see, sister, this reminds me of a vivid example or description of when Gervonta Davis fought with Rolly Romero. You know, Gervonta Davis just threw a punch, but Romero just walked into it. That is what happened here. You know, Richard Fenyi threw a punch, but Nathaniel Nukpe walked into it, and that just stopped the fight. Congratulations to Richard Fenyi for such an outclass performance from the champion.
Ghana Boxing Authority is one of the TV presidents. He is very much excited to have you guys here. Thank you very much. Shall we put our hands together for the two boxes? So I have the verdicts. Before we go, let me say thank you very much to our sponsors. We are talking about the Luxury Paints Mood Champion, and we also thank Renault, Techno, TCL, and Maxman for the support that they have offered us. Now we have the verdicts. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is a title fight put together by Ghana Boxing Authority. So it was the National Lightweight Championship over 12 rounds. The verdict that we have here in round 7 by a knockout, the winner, who is the new National Lightweight Champion of Ghana, the boxer, are still the National Lightweight Champion of Ghana from Gomwa Ashrim, from the Fifth Square Boxing Gymnasium, Richie Fenyi. Congratulations. 44 hours done that. So let's get to the GBA president. The GBA president would have to give its words about this, how he felt about this championship.
Well, the short person here, my Alaji Fadi, he has brought in some blessings, and we are happy to have him here. Our colleagues from UK here. We thank you all, still champion. We thank you all.
Thank you, still champion. Thank you very much. So until we meet again, let me talk to the champion from Gomwa Ashrim. Now, still, please give me way. Let me talk to him. Now, Richard, congratulations. Thank you. Cecilia, what's me defended actually? How do you feel?
Well, so many other players still me like to champion in Ghana. Many other to me that GBA, I see all my fans, my team, my main jobs, God bless you. One drawn, phobia. Thank you, everyone.
Now, finally, on Crawford Moshe Ewo Gomwa Ashrim, Assembly of Bekachamu from the Central Region.
The best I make a choice here, it's there for life. Omukokra, you know, and someone share for life. It's a event part about Gomwa Ashrim to go through, first support, and thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, that is how we end today's edition of Week 9 of the Deluxe Professional Boxing League. My name is Mohammed Amil Lamte. On behalf of the officials, the Ghana Boxing Authority, under the leadership of Ibrahim Kuta Nikwe, the first Vice President, the man, Rambo Dodo, the second Vice, Roger Bano, and all executive members, stay blessed. We shall meet 2 weeks to come. Bye for now.
You know, oh shit. Yeah, no, oh shit. Surely you the person for me. Mozambique. Follow me go to Mozambique. Baby girl, are you on your way? She made her bring helicopter. Oh, Kenana. Shake it up like I do overdo.